used to it.
Yeah,
I'm doing this one.
right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So my name is James. As you guys know, I drive a 2013 Subaru BRZ. I'm here today with my buddy.
I'm John. I drive a 2022 Toyota GR86.
Yeah, he said fuck the first gen. He just skipped right to the second one. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the cars and then talk about what we're gonna be doing today. So let's start off what made you choose the second gen over the first gen?
Well,
off the bat.
when ever since I was probably like 11, 12 maybe when the first gen came out, 2013s, and then the 2012, and I fell in love with the car. I liked the way it looked, and it wasn't flashy,
Right.
or like too flashy as in other sports cars, or super loud right out the gate. And it had a perfect balance, of sports / daily use that wasn't too heavy on the gas.
Right.
And I just in racing video games, I used it a lot and played, driving it. And then when high school ended, they were talking about the GR86, and it's going to be released in 2022. We're skipping the 2021 year.
Right.
I was like, I have to have it. Otherwise, I would have gotten probably the first gen. But I waited a year. At the beginning of this year, 2022, around January, I put a deposit down. Finally, the car got it in May, and instantly fell in love with it. Since I did drive the first gen, there's a big difference. I'd say it's a little more spacious for in the front and the back. It's still nobody's gonna fit back there. There's no the torque dip is basically non-existent, especially
Right.
when picking up. It just feels better with that more all-around power, and I feel like this is how the first gen should have released, because after a couple of mods and a tune,
Right.
this feels almost the exact same as the first gen. So getting it right out of the gate at MSRP, with a few add-ons, it sold it for me. I wasn't gonna say no, and I just waited a couple of weeks for it to come in. After getting the allocation, and here we are.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree that they there's a lot of things that they fixed on the second gen that they could have done better on the first gen, but for whatever reason, the torque dip was one of the biggest complaints from everybody that got the first gen. I think even the newer ones, right? The newer first gens, they stayed with that problem for throughout its lifespan. So now as far as the car itself, did you know anything about cars prior to any making the decision at a young age that you would eventually get this car? Or did you kind of start from scratch and then slowly learn about
Not
cars?
really. Seeing movies growing up, of course, the popular, racing car movies and stuff like that.
The original color that you wanted was what?
It was the pavement gray GR86.
Right.
Right. And I also chose the GR86 because I liked the front end more than the BRZ. It was just personal preference. Wanted the gray, but they also said, we have the Trainio Blue coming, so you get a pick, and the gray ended up not getting allocated to our dealership, and they're like, we got the blue base manual, and I was like, I'll take it.
So the car looks great. I think it looks great. I personally think, and I'm sure a couple people can agree with me, that the back looks like a Honda Accord.
He's been bullying me about this since day one.
But the car overall just looks a lot better. It definitely stands out. You'll notice it from at least a block away. It looks pretty clean and everything, and true, especially with these cars. So many things you can do to them, and the little boxer engine, you can push it quite a bit if you're willing to put the money and the work into it. Now for us, we're car enthusiasts, so we're gonna rather invest a little bit of time and do it ourselves so we can learn from it. And also, of course, it's just cheaper. So that sounds all pretty good to me. So I'm definitely looking forward to his build. So let's go ahead and talk about the parts themselves. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box and see what comes inside. Here, I'll let you open it.
Figured as much. It's gonna be so much paper.
This is a pretty good sized box.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, that looks nice. Here we go, baby.
So
there's the money shot right there.
Touring edition. Yeah.
All right, guys. So here are all the pieces out. Here's the first ones we saw. There's the two. What is it? 90s. 290s right there. Man, that looks nice. Those welds. Yeah, it looks really nice. Oh, and then separately, there's a small box in there with the tips. And you want to take one of those out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's clean.
Clean.
Damn it. Now, how much did this run you?
Bought it from 86 speed, probably 1300 around that. So
Around 1300?
1300, yeah.
Not bad at all.
No. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this installed. Yeah. You know where to line it up?
Alright. So we got the car up. First thing we're going to take off is this one right here.
Yeah.
This one's going to be a 14 millimeter. And then we'll work our way to the front. That's the front of the car over there. So let's go ahead and take this off. And then we got to take it off from here. What's holding it? Holding it up. And it's going to have 4 of these. So 2 on this side. This is the driver's side.
Well, I'm not happy to get the hanger removal.
And then 2 on the other side, the passenger side.
You
got it, you got it. You're learning.
I hate you. I hate you. You know I hate that shit.
You're learning. Alright. So, we're apparently missing a part. Or not a part, tool. What do they call it? What's it called?
Hanger removal tool or something?
Hanger remover tool, whatever the fuck. I don't know if I can get a shot of that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's little hangers. We gotta take them off, so. Let me see. You wanna try?
You have no choice.
We'll try it. These are the ones we were talking about. Right here. And there's another one right there. I'll give you some light. So here's the proper tool.
This is so much fucking easier.
Yeah? Got
I
it?
swear, bro.
Oh yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it.
Hear that?
You need the light still?
Did you hear that?
What?
It's me farting. Dude, we deserve some fucking mini tacos after this way.
Some mini taco?
We can wash the car after this too.
I'm down.
I think it'll be some fucking tacos.
Take some footage of that.
Bro, this one's a little more difficult. Hope that got through.
Hey, todo onda. Chocare, man.
Chocare? You chocare, wey.
Chocare, man. Okay, so now we got it out. As you can see, that's what it's gonna look like. Big old empty gap. You need that tool. Let's see if I can show it to you. If I can find it. There it is. So with this tool, you can see it'll push it out like that. And the bushing is going to be like right in the middle, right? And you just push it out. So he said it was about $35. Okay. So now we're in the middle of the car. That's the front over there. See, he's trying to break it loose right now. We already have this one loose. This one right here.
Here, if you want to pull. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was good. After this is just installation. So
Yeah.
yeah, not bad at all. We're just too stupid, so we take a little longer. But, so.
Well, it took a lot of time because we had to go buy the hanger removal. I forgot about it.
Right.
And we were sitting here like dumbasses for about 30 minutes trying to do it by hand. When I went to go get the hanger removal, and it cost me $35. So then.
You're not wrong.
And then I think it came off fucking with ease. So.
All right, guys. So we already disconnected everything. We're starting to connect everything back, and I'm gonna give you a little peek at what it looks like here. So
This is the back of the car, right? And let's see if I can get a good shot here. So there's a new one. Give me 1 second.
Got you water for that.
Appreciate it. There's a connection. So this is the second piece. And then we're hanging it right there. Right where the OEM one was.
Alright, next we gotta put the
Yeah, so now we just gotta put the very last pieces, really. Johnny boy over here.
Yeah, hold on. There we go.
Look at that. This is the final connection. It's a 3-piece. And then 2 90s on the other side, and then the tips, and that's it.
Yeah, and then we just gotta put on.
It's dope. Look at that.
All right,
Look at
let's go ahead and tighten this. Yeah.
Nice. All right. We're gonna tighten it up real quick. You wanna give your 2 cents? What do you think so far? What'd you think of it?
It was fun. The exhaust hangers are a bitch.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, guys. So my buddy John right now is getting ready to turn on the car, get it off the ramps. As you can see, we still got it on the ramps. All right, he's back. Let's do it.
Let's wake up this entire fucking neighborhood.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what she sounds like. Very nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a comparison of it. Right now he's gonna go get the keys, and then I'll show you guys right now how it sounds.
I'm fucking nervous, bro.
Okay, ready when you are.
Alright, ready?
Go for it. Alright, what's going on, everybody? So as you can see, we just finished everything and we just finished eating. I'm thinking it could have been done probably like an hour and a half, right, give or take.
Yeah, maybe an hour.
But yeah, we did have a couple complications, and it was just because of that tool we were missing. So just make sure you have the right tools. And John went ahead and got it. And it was from AutoZone, right?
Advanced Auto Parts.
Advanced Auto
35 bucks after tax. So.
Yeah, 35 bucks, so it's not too much. You know, I recommend using it or buying it. The car sounds amazing. I'll go ahead and let John explain and give his thoughts on it.
So I mean, that cold start is pretty mean. Probably gonna wake up some neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, be ready for that.
But after it dies down, I mean, you can creep up on people, but it sounds really good. Really caught me off guard was those the pops. It's like it happens when you don't expect it when you're downshifting. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the pops definitely like.
Yeah, they catch you off guard. And you're just like, oh.
Yeah, that was nice. And
clean.
Yeah, just be aware. You know, it is a little bit on the louder side. So
right,
you can probably creep up with somebody on the red light. When you get to 3,000
RPMs, you start to hear it, and then 4 or 5. I mean, it's just gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
It's clean.
Yeah, a lot better than I thought it was, and yeah, I mean, I had plenty of fun installing it.
Yeah, I did too.
Pretty easy, like I said, and for this same vehicle, we have something a little bit special for, I'd say, what, next week?
Yeah, next week for sure.
Next week, something like that. Same time next week. You want to go ahead and tell them what it is?
Yeah, so I know I said it earlier, but we're gonna get those wheels and tires. For the wheels, I'm getting like some Koenig Hypergrams 17 by 8s, so nothing too crazy. It's gonna be all around, no staggered setup. And then for the tires, it'll be Michelin Pilot Sport for all seasons, 225 by 45. So yeah, and I bought them from Fitment. So as soon as I get them on, we're gonna take pictures. Yeah. Obviously, and we're gonna post them there. So it'll be in the gallery and everything.
We'll record everything.
anything from the installation, same thing, the unboxing, everything, so you guys can see what to expect.
Well, I mean, we'll probably get the wheels, like the tires on the wheels, professionally done.
Yeah. If we can, we'll film it.
And they'll get they'll do the TPMS sensor the profile for it. But as far as unboxing and all that stuff, we'll film that, take it to the tire shop, get it all taken care of, and then once they come off the lift.
And shout out to 86 Speed and what was it, Fitment Industries?
Yeah, getting all the stuff from them.
Yeah. They really know what they're doing. They did an amazing job with it. It looks great.
Yeah, and everything is coming in sooner than expected.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, and what's today? The 4th. So yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the 4th. So yeah, definitely go check them out if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys already know who they are. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, have a good one.
We'll see you on the next one.
Alright, it's recording right now.
Alright, you want to talk about what you like, boys? We gotta check the audience.
Well, only when they're wearing socks.
Long socks or short socks?
I mean, as long as just socks. And it's only if I'm drunk enough too, and they can't be like mannish. They have to, you know, like when you go into the bar,
right,
the restroom, and they're peeing in the urinal and it sounds feminine. That's what I mean. So.
It's not bad.
No, like YouTube a jank way to do it. Like and subscribe.